Hi, I'm Minette Rushing, owner of Custom Cakes in Savannah, and today I'm going to share with you my recipe for cherry topping. Here's what you'll need: cherry wine, tart cherries packed in water, salt, cornstarch, and sugar. The first thing we did was drain the cherries for 30 minutes, and this is the amount of juice I have left from that. So what I'm going to do is to take 2 tablespoons of the juice and add it to a saucepan. And I'll also go ahead and add the wine, add the sugar, and stir this up to dissolve the sugar. And now we'll place it over low heat and let it come to a boil. Okay, the cornstarch is all mixed into the reserved cherry juice, and I'm going to pour this into the simmering cherries, and that will thicken it up. We're going to heat it on low and stir it until the sugar melts or dissolves, and then we'll let it come to a boil. So you can see it still has some granulated sugar in the bottom of the pan, so we'll just need to keep stirring it until all that's melted. All right, you can see it's come to a boil, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it down, the heat now. So it's just at a simmer, and I'm going to let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Give it a chance to reduce and strengthen the flavor of the cherries. Our sauce has now been simmering for about 15 minutes, and it's been reduced, and what that means is some of the water has cooked out of it, so it makes it really more flavorful. And now I'm going to thicken the sauce with our cornstarch and cherry juice mixture. And in order for this to really do what we want it to do, it needs to come to a boil. So I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit, and it needs to come to a rolling boil. And I'm going to go ahead and put the cherries in at this time as well. All right, and this needs to come to a rolling boil, again, like I said, in order for the cornstarch to fully bloom. All right, it's come to a boil, and you can see it's really getting nice and thick, which is what we want. So we're going to let it boil for about a minute. And then we'll take it off. All right, I've just taken it off the stove, and I'm going to put it in the bowl. Make sure I get all the sauce out. You can see what a beautiful sauce it makes. Okay, now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let it cool completely before I put it on my cheesecake. Our cherries have thickened up nicely. They're really cold. They've been in the refrigerator, and I'm ready to put them on the cheesecake. This looks delicious. There's nothing better than a homemade cherry topping for your cheesecake. Kind of spread them out a little bit. All right, there you go.